Hey, Luna. Stand over. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. There's the itch. Good girl. So we're gonna first start off with what we do, which is get everybody cleaned up so that they are ready to get milked. So we want to clean the teat and udder with our wonderful cleaning agent. It's a betadine and a couple other things in there to help them be clean. We take and wipe the teats first. How many times do you think I can say teat in a video without having to mark this as adult content? Is there a limit? No? I don't know either. So we're going to wipe down. Look at this, teats. Just keep going with this and run with the teats. Yeah, sorry, the lighting's pretty bad up here, I'm sure. And when you first start milking goats, or any animal for that matter, I think we're always concerned we're going to be too rough with them. Then I remind myself that I'm not a kid. If you ever watch a kid goat on a mother, they are anything but nice and gentle. So this is our favorite half-moon topped milking pan. Stainless steel, but it keeps most of the debris from coming out. So that's what we're going to do. So the trick is you start at the top and then close your fist kind of in reverse order. How's the other shot looking? Look at it. No, the other angle. You don't want to go through the maze of equipment? Nope. What kind of cameraman are you? You set up the other camera. Yeah, but I can't milk and check my shot. You're doing good. I know. I'm getting kind of the butt. Luna over here ignored her fast track. Yeah, she doesn't feel like that. Alright, so we're just getting the last little bit out. It's about as uncomfortable as she gets. It's like, hey, trying to show it different ways, but I started at the top,
There you go.
Index finger, then really exaggerate it here.
Showed you that's how I go when I'm kind of doing normal. I switch, thumb around and it pinches. And I use the inside palm of my hand to produce that force to milk when I'm getting near the end.
This is a different setup. It's not my favorite, but it works for us. We want to get them in here at the same time, get them up eating grain. The goats do eat the grain a little different rate, a little slower, so we want to give as much time to be able to finish the meal as possible. We've had trouble with Luna in the past. She's a really kind of hard start milker, so she's already been washed up, if you saw that earlier. I don't know if you got that. So if you massage the end of the teat, I know, really, seriously, this sounds horrible, like you should hide the children. My wife actually pointed this tip out to me. It kind of opens up the end of the orifice. I don't know if it's a little calcium buildup or whatnot. But you can see there already. Much better. And there you just go. So, if you can get in on here, this is the back angle technique of what we're doing. I'm going to switch one hand and see if the camera gets where we're going. I'll exaggerate it again. I'm going to close off the top, then the bottom, then the lower, and then squeeze.
Good motion, and you get there. Now when she gets emptied out a little bit more, I just rotate the hand over. And I've got my thumb up here. So it kind of makes a about 30-degree angle to the teat. And my belief, and why it works so good for me this way, is that I'm kind of massaging that half of the udder, which allows the milk to want to drop. Baby goats, when they're nursing, will milk get to a spot where it's not enough to come down, they do a jerk measure like that to kind of stimulate letdown. I don't know if it somehow works with that or gives me better hand placement, but it works for me. So we kind of start here. See how little we're getting. It's just a tiny. When we change that hand position to here, we're getting good full motions. Okay, so typically I milk with this hand in the back here, so I'm going to show you how it really goes, and I do my other hand, which is holding the camera in the front. Now that's the starting, because her teat's so small, my pinky finger here really isn't doing anything but making, just touching. As she gets more milk out, more of the udder is loosened up and relieved of the pressure of the milk. And we do that, then more. We switched over to that. So there's my finger. So you got the two-handed version last night, and that's kind of how the one-handed, so you can see what's going on, goes.
They say baby goats are like 80 to 110 reps a minute, and I don't believe that you could keep it up long enough to milk. If the shots are tight enough, you'll notice the milk stream is a little bit smaller here with Luna. She has smaller teats and smaller orifices. I just switched over to where I'm actually cupping the udder with my thumb and index finger kind of in the back of the hand and pushing now against the whole palm of my hand. It works really good with her when she gets near the end of being milked, or midway through. I'll show you this side here. This angle hopefully shows up. We're here, there, there. So I'm actually cupping into the palm of my hand now and not out on the tips of my fingers like head to start. As they let down in their biducted udder, it changes how much you can get your hand on it, and this is actually a more efficient way for me to milk than other ways. You stomping your foot at the dog again? Probably are. And then I'll switch back to that in the finger one. Kind of get the last bits out, because the milk is actually settling down the udder into the teat as I'm milking, or letting down is the correct term. And we chase that down, then we'll check them. You don't want to leave them with a lot of milk in the udder, because they will start dropping in milk production because there is less of a demand. So by stripping them out fully and not over stripping, then that's good. Stripping is the term for getting all of the milk out that's available. Over stripping would be when you milk them to the point of doing damage to the udder and teat tissue internally. And we just go until we're done. Check us next time for all those things I'm supposed to say, cameraman. Like it and subscribe and
Click like, favorite, and subscribe.
yeah, like, favorite, and subscribe. I don't know. I think that's part of the fun of these videos, honestly, as we're gonna get the little bonus here going, is that people that do this sort of things usually don't take the time to show you how to do what we do. And so we're just trying to make it so people can see how to do some of the things that you might want to do if you're looking into farm setting, urban farm setting. At one point, these girls, we had them at a total residential area on less than a half-acre lot with a number of chickens as well. It can be done. As long as you've got neighbors that you're friendly with, give them some milk. You know, it's really an awesome thing. You can do that with them. But it seems like it's a big hurdle to jump, and to get a goat isn't hard, but then to understand how to milk them and how to treat and take care of them. There's a lot of learning. There's a really steep learning curve. There's lots of books and stuff. I can put some down in the description. A little later on, some things to look forward to, some beekeeping videos. Lots to share, lots to talk about. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll do our best to get to it. And, you know, we've got lots to go on. We've got lots more to go. So, again, favorite, like, subscribe. Those are the right things to tell them to do. Yeah. All right.
Whatever we want.
Good night.